Well guys, my hands, they're tied. I have no other choice now. Tried to put the engine in Appaloosa. You hadn't seen that yet. I hadn't gotten to, video editing because it's not done. We tried to get Appaloosa's new engine in and did not want to go in. My big old gnarly Champs pan just wants to get too friendly with the K member that's in there right now. Luckily, or unluckily, I've had a Maximum Motorsports K member sitting on the shelf, just waiting to go in. But when you put that on, you gotta do front control arms, you gotta do bump steer kit, you gotta do aluminum rack bushings. So it's a lot more than just swapping out the K member. And I've just been putting it off. I was gonna do it maybe at the end of this season. Now, we've got to put that tubular K member in so that our oil pan can clear. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna take this old sheet metal deal out, put the new Tubi one in, and we'll show you how to do it along the way. Oh, man, son of a big block. It just can't be easy, can it? First thing they tell you to do in your instruction book is to make sure your car is level. So the best way to make sure your car is level, get you a tape measure and measure from the ground up to your rocker panel. So it looks like we're like, 15 7/8 to the bottom of that rocker. Oof, this one we're like 14 3/4. So we'll jack up the rear, level it out, and then we'll be good to go. All right, we've been hard at work disassembling Appaloosa down there. It's become quite a mess, but we've got everything off, literally everything to do with the front suspension. So I'll show you guys what you gotta do. Here's the old K member, this old sheet metal deal. And you can see that's where the oil pan was hitting. And here's our new K member. And should be clear down there. We'll be good. So you take off your K member, struts, you got your coils over there, knuckles, steering rack. I'll probably put that on the drag car since that's the Flamin' River manual rack. Now, next thing we gotta do is hoist that K member back up. All right, guys, for this next part, you're gonna need some plumb bobs. Probably two will make it easier for you. Sell them at Harbor Freight. So in your instructions, it wants you to hang it from this bolt, but usually the bolt side is sticking out and not the head. So you can wrap it around the bolt and have it hang down and you're all good. But I can't really wrap it around the head, so I wrapped it around the control arm because I have solid bushings and heim joints, so there's not really any play. Pushed it all the way to the outside of the bob, and then you put masking tape down and mark where it is. You do the same thing on the other side. Then we're gonna hang the bobs on the front and leave them there. Because all the adjustment is going to be up front. So it'll be in your instructions again that you run your plumb bob string front to back through that hole, right there. Put your masking tape pad down, mark it, and then we'll show you how to measure. All right, after you've got your bobs marked out, you're gonna take your tape measure, first you're gonna measure forward to back, and then you're gonna measure. I'll go over. Okay. Dad's gonna go over. Then your forward to back distances have to be within a 1/16 of an inch. And then you can move on to measuring diagonals. You're gonna line that up with your mark and make adjustments if they're off. So this is a crude diagram I made, so we wouldn't have to worry about remembering numbers, but it turns out our numbers were good as plopped in. So you've got the front and the rear. God, this thing can't focus.
Damn, lost focus, life over.
Our passenger side was 73 in 25-30 seconds, or 23-30 seconds. And driver's side was 73 in 25-30 seconds, 2:30 seconds, 1/16. So we're good. Then diagonal was 81.5 and 81 5/8. So that's within an eighth, so that's good. Now you guys at home, you can try all you want to get it perfect. I'm not going to. If you do, you let me know how it goes and how long it took you to do it. Because we just bolted it up and it was done. If your measurements are off, they do tell you in your instructions which way to move it. So I'll tell you that real quick. Or you can go on Maximum Motorsports website and read it. So when you're measuring forward to back, if the two distances are not the same, on the side with the shorter distance, loosen the two bolts holding the K-member to the frame. On the side of the car with the longer distance, loosen the rear bolt only. Then you take your mallet, your persuader or pry bar, persuader 2.0, move the K-member on the shorter side forward enough to equal the distance, and then you snug it back up. Then on your diagonals, on the shorter side, you move the K-member towards that side of the car. But really, me explain it to you isn't gonna help you at all. Just go read it. All right, guys, you're gonna tighten these top ones down to 89 foot-pounds. That's it, done. And the bottom ones will do, oh no, switched it to metric. There we go. Whew. 72 foot-pounds on the bottom. All right. Do the other side, we're good. All right, guys, here it is. I would show you from up top, but we already put the hood on. But there's your tubular K-member. Should work real nice with our Champs oil pan. And there is a brace that goes from, let me get my finger in there, from there to there, you know. But I don't have it. I lost it, so we're ordering another one. All right, only thing we're waiting on now is our SN95 forward offset control arms. And really that's it. Then we can bolt it up. We got our knuckles, we got our coilover kit, got everything we need. And I can't wait to be back in this thing again. I was really intimidated about trying to put this K-member in. I've been putting it off for so long because I didn't want to have.
What did you say?
Man, my words don't want to work today. I was really worried about it because I didn't want to have to deal with squaring the K-member up and everything. But we went to church today, so we popped it in and we were all good. Done. Torqued it, good to go. Don't be intimidated by big jobs. Watch a YouTube video, read the instructions, get off the couch, get it done, and remember, go get them revs.